day has come to test out Mr. 1, and I think this card actually, with my testing today, has shown me it might also be time to drop Zeff. That's exactly what we did today, because the cost and the power are the same. The abilities are very different though, but in a world full of removal, I think it's much more important to just have the immediate draw to instead of having the mill and bounce a card, especially against the yellow matchups where Zeff really shines. Every other matchup is just miserable because of the amount of removal, so you might as well get the immediate effect, especially in a value proposition where Mr. 1 is even on cards. You play a card, you discard a card for 2 cards, 2 for 2. So it's really good in that sense, and just having that, you know, lack of ability to mill 7 really just throws the attention away from it. And a lot of times in games you'll see we get some real good value being able to attack in with a 6k power card, just removing other options. Honestly, the card is pretty fire, and let me know what you think in the comment section down below if you want to see me test this deck a lot more, because I'm definitely looking forward to that. Playing against some Newgate. This might be too aggressive a version to make work, but we will. I think I'm supposed to mulligan that hand. Yep. I'm going to choose to go first. That makes sense. They want to swing first. And in this case, we have a 1k counter. Go drop, and honestly, he's probably dropped the Daz Bonez, which is kind of sad, but yeah, we're not really going to be able to test him much into this matchup. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit of removal. This is probably just going to hit me. Yeah, that's the thing. This thing's at 6, right? So just take the hit, no trigger. Yep. Just have to go next here. White snake's fine. We'll drop Mr. 1 and a white snake and the turn. Okay, all right. All the combat in the world. All the combat in the world. Gonna let me get in an event? I guess not. So we're gonna just draw 2 cards. Pass the turn from there. Nothing to really return. Yeah, nothing to really return at this point. The Daz Bonez, what's kind of nice about this card is it's like even on value, right? It's always going to be 2 cards for 2. So you play the Daz as 1 card, you trash a card for another, and then you're drawing 2 cards. So it's 2 for 2. Kind of even. Whereas Kaya is like negative. Zeff is like technically like really negative actually. So, oh, okay. Doing a lot. We're doing a lot right now. Okay. Right, so we will just do this and then resolve that attack. I think we're supposed to, yeah, we definitely swing into the Makinos. Fortunately, those are not active, but yeah, we have to swing in the Makinos, or else like these get just super powered here. Let's go with no. Oh, I can't. It's 1. Ooh. Resolve, no trigger. Yeah, this double Makino is just really unfortunate. It's just, I mean, this is just Newgate right here. I think we're just gonna mill 1, trash, and then we're just gonna trash 2 cards, honestly. Probably just drop the Mr. 1 here and then resolve. I can't let all that hit me. I think what we do is we attack the Makino, right? They save it. Yeah, I was just gonna say, if they save it, GG. Bounce that. I don't know if we can afford to do this, but we're gonna have to. I think we're just gonna have to keep drawing some cards. Hope to keep attacking. So at least that kind of, okay. All right, this is actually getting ridiculous. Okay, so it looks like we probably can stop like 1 attack here. Yeah, we can probably stop like 1 attack here. It'll either be leader or this one, but we're gonna go gavel pitch. There's nothing active to bounce. I was hoping to bounce the overheat, but I mean, I knew I bounced Marco, right? So it had to go. And I'm kind of forced into attacking these Makinos, which is like really, really unfortunate. I think we'll go gavel pitch that, and then we'll just use this to rearrange, honestly. I don't know if I want these. Yeah, I mean, let's do that. Yeah, the triple Makino is just so unfortunate. Yeah, I'm at 2 life right now. Like, oh lordy lord. I don't know. I don't know how we're really supposed to do this right now. I think we go do this first, drop this, attack here, because you can't just keep giving them like all these buffs, and they could just protect it here. That's the crazy thing. They could just they do have enough counters to counter out of this, and it's powerful enough. Yeah, I was gonna say it's almost worth it enough to do that. So we'll drop Mr. 1 and truly drop Mr. 1 because we can go 1k. Actually, probably should have dropped these, but it's okay. I'll end the turn there. I don't think we survive this. This is just like a crappy situation to be in. Oh, there you go. All right, it's not too much, but it is a lot. I think this is my opportunity to just do. I mean, they could. It's kind of the same thing, but then it's forcing them to use up the Dawn. It's forcing them to use up the Dawn. They add 3k to this. It's 9. So tough. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to bounce this because that prevents an attack from that. Now this is just 1 attack versus 2 attacks. Yeah, now this is just 1 attack. They activate Makino. What? Oh, okay. Fair enough. We're just gonna do this. I like that. It's gonna have to be that way. Like, so I'm gonna go, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna draw that, and then I'm gonna rearrange. It doesn't really matter what I draw. So regardless, I need to draw Deathwing. Deathwing is gonna be an avenue for me to survive. So I could go 1, 2. I don't even know if it's worth attack. Truly, I don't think it's worth attacking and using up Dawn. Like I could go 6 to 6 here. Right. And then, I don't know, just make them use up counters. Just make them use up counters. Yeah, there you go. That's something. I have 7 Dawn in total, 5 Dawn accessible. Hopefully they don't just, okay, yo, all 4 of them. I don't know what to do in situations like this. I don't know what you're really supposed to do. I genuinely don't know what you're really supposed to do here. I'm gonna spend all my Dawn countering out like 1 attack here. Okay, well, there you go. Okay, and then we go bang, bang here, trash. I think our opponent has an opportunity, like based on their Dawn, they have an opportunity to really pull out a win here, and I think they're kind of royally screwing that up for themselves. Yeah, I think they're kind of just screwing it up for themselves here. No need to bounce anything, I don't think. I don't think we want to replay this. I think it's better if I draw 2 things at instant speed. Okay. Okay. I mean, sure. Yeah, this is actually honestly like net positive, just getting this last effect off. Yeah, you know what? We'll use a trigger effect. So how do we want to line things up here? Okay, so I think we do want to place these cards on top. I think what we're going to do is we're going to draw Kaya. Draw 2 discard. We'll probably draw discard. Oh, am I just taking too long? I think I could have... There's a world where I could have manipulated some type of win there. I draw to 13 cards. I go Kaya, draw 2 more. Then I go Arabic Brickfist, draw 2 more. I go down to 9, draw 2 off Deathwing. Like, it's a lot of Dawn, but I don't know. I have no more triggers, so probably not. But okay, opponent probably just, you know, taking, you know, I'm taking too long. But okay, I'm not mad. I probably lost that game, but yeah, playing up against some Sabo. Not mad. I'll try it. I'll try it. End the turn. Nothing for me to do. Nothing for me to do. I'll play Mr. 1 and recur thing here. Just redraw straight. I think just having more cards and getting through my deck that way is probably just more valuable. Yeah, if they play like, if they're somehow playing like 3 cost Zoro, which would be, I don't think this deck would be playing that at all. If they're somehow, speaking of, they got They thought they had me there. They thought they had me with that one. They truly thought they were cooking with that one. All right. And the turn there. They they truly thought they were cooking with that one. All right. Coming in with that rush. Coming in with that rush. Let's go mill one. Oh, that's a good card. That's what we call a good card. Yep. Happy to make them spend the Dawn to, like, I'll probably be swinging into that. Oh no, I'm bouncing that. Yeah, I'll probably bouncing that. Let's go. We have things to cast here. We have things to do. It's fine. So if I go Mr. 1, recur my my rubber band, I can go rubber band, Nojiko plus this. Yeah, I don't have much to give away here. That's fine. In that case, deploy, bounce this. Rubber band, grab that back, and the turn. I know rubber band should be grabbing gavel, but you know. So far, not so bad. So far, not so bad. Always forgetting this ability here. So Dawn X1, 1/3 coster S for the top of your life. Give one of your characters until the end of your turn. Yeah, I mean they want to be doing that with like the best combo with this is Ace, right? Like yellow Ace, because you can attack, put it on top, bring it back, type of thing. Ooh, there goes a Daz Bonez. There goes a Daz Bonez. There goes a Daz Bonez. We'll do this. Nice. Losing a Mr. 1 though. Yep. So let's draw. Unfortunate. How do we want to play this turn out? I mean, probably in some way, shape, or form using a lot of our Dawn. So let's just tack raw into this again. They'll be killing our stuff. That's fine. Pass the turn. Getting them low on life is going to be good, or low on cards in hand is going to be good. And eventually, if I can stick like a Daz Bonez 5 cost, then we're in good shape here. We're in good shape here. What do we lose with that? Lost a Kai on another one though. 26 cards. 26 cards. Okay. So let's go rearrange first. I'm placing cards on top. I'm gonna rearrange this way. Draw the Deathwing. Yeah, draw the Deathwing. And then if they attack here, I can lose the Mr. 1. Or not the Mr. Sorry, not the Mr. What am I saying? I can lose the overheat. I can lose the overheat, which is perfectly fine with me. Because then I draw Daz Bonez. Daz Bonez allows me to get through my deck a little quicker. I should on top to my, 10 Dawn turn. Correct. First things first, I'm the realist. Ooh. I actually don't mind losing thing here because that's exactly the amount of Dawn I need here. So I can go swing into the rush. Right? And then we will bounce this so it's not like killing my stuff. And then we'll kind of tap. So we'll be losing some life here. That's okay. Lose 2 pieces of life, but then we're going to lose 2 life and we're going to be sub 20 cards with Deathwing. Fortunately, losing the Daz was kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. Losing the Daz was kind of unfortunate. Right, go 7k. I don't think I want to do this. I could recur the Mr. It's kind of the same thing, right? Honestly, no trigger. I think Daz Bonez could serve me pretty well in some combat here. Serve me pretty well in some combat. Love that trigger. Oh wow, some game-winning cards right here. We'll trash the Kaya for sure. I don't want to lose that much life. I don't need to lose that much. I think what we'll do here is swing at the Neko. Right? 3, attach, and attack here. Gotta have some 2Ks. Perfect. I love that that died. Now what I can do is I can go Kaya. Nice. So I can drop Overheat. And this, go Mr. One, grab this. Then we can go redraw. Or no, I can go Deathwink, redraw. We're close, we're close. We're close. We can do a lot here. I don't really want to draw, like, lose this peel off if I don't have to. But Daz Bonez just being able to attack into other things is actually pretty valuable, honestly. And we are discarding a lot of them, but honestly, it's just enabling Deathwing. That's all it's really about. That's the name of the game at the end of the day. Yep. Let's redraw here. Oh, that's a great draw. That curves us so well here. That curves us so well here. Yeah, I think that's pretty much game. That is pretty much game. We honestly place them at the bottom. I don't want to lose those cards. I think those are pretty good. We can peel off into those. Yes, we're not at 2 or less, which is nice. And then what we can do is first start off by drawing 2 cards. Oh Lord. Can I win this now? That's the real question. That's the real question. Can I win this now? Right? And then attack into this again. Yep. That's the real question. Can I win this now? I think I can. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3. I go gavel pitch, rubber band. That's 5 cards. Unless they bottom deck something. That's GG. Honestly, I would say Mr. One really did get us the win there. Like it helped us get into some combat, push cards out of their hand. And I mean, honestly, just going for 2 for 2 is pretty good value in Nami. So this is perfect. So we're going to be able to overpay for this. Trash and then go gavel pitch, trash and then go gavel pitch, trash. That's GG's. We were able to beat Sabo there. That's pretty good. And again, just having that extra body, pretty powerful, I would say. GG. From the opponent. All right. Yeah, back to main. This is a matchup I have not played in forever. I'm gonna keep this just having the Kaya. Oh nice. Oh nice. We're gonna drop end turn. I think having something like something like Daz Bonez could be pretty powerful here. Okay. Plus 1k. They could hit me for a lot here, but that's okay. Definitely drop and then drop this. We'll keep the Deathwink. We'll lose one of them, but yeah, unfortunate that we have to lose a Deathwink here. No combat here. I don't think we want to be attacking. Plus they're at 6. I can't raw swing into them to like force life, but you know. Yeah, they're gonna be ramping. They're gonna be ramping. After your opponent activates an event, draw 1 card. Okay. The type of anti-Nami Tech that you know, is definitely not serving me right now. I will say that. We'll go gavel pitch. You can draw your card. Yeah, you can draw your card. Is it worth it to just, I think it might be, just to do this. Okay. Multiple Deathwinks this early is really frustrating because that usually I would say that multiple Deathwinks that early in the game probably just spells a loss for you. Especially just because you don't really have the Zeff to like make that type of comeback happen. Yeah, that's just 1 Dawn. Yeah, I'm not going to activate any event. You can do what you need to do. You can swing at me 8k. I don't care. That's great. That means I'm only taking 1 hit. I thought I was taking 2. So that's great. That's great for me. No trigger on that. That is a beautiful thing. Honestly, we're just gonna get that back, and then is there a world where I start swinging into them? Let's see. Maybe there is. Maybe there is. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it as a different angle. It's probably not correct, but you know, they are low on it, so I might as well make the attempt. 1 2 1 2 3, so I can attach 1 and then just attack. Yep, they'll counter out of this. That's fine, and that's good. That's a 2k effect out of there. That's a 2k effect out of there. Fortunately, this can't protect characters, so we may just lose our Mr. 1 on this, but that's okay. That is okay. They can draw the cards they need to. Yeah, all right. The leader is getting some effects, so will they? Yes, they will draw their cards. This is pretty solid anti-Nami Tech right here. We'll go Gavel Pitch. Nojiko here. Oh, I'm an idiot. We'll just do this. I think yeah. Start by placing cards on top. We're gonna draw it like this. Yeah. I think I messed up, so I might as well just get my value. That's the idea here. I messed up with that original gavel. We'll eventually pitch like a Deathwing here, so we'll go 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. We're at 9. So we can't play the Deathwing there for value like that, unless we draw something like decent. We're at 26 cards though. We're at 26 cards though. I used that gavel mistakenly. I could have just let it go. I should have more counters right now. That is a little unfortunate. Like, I gavelled here, I lost a Pilaf. Okay, they are drawing a ton of cards right now. Okay, that attack angle is definitely not it. They are drawing a ton of cards, and then they're going to attack with the kid, right? Yeah, it's just, this is cool anti-Nami Tech, I swear. Man, it might not just be anti-Nami, but I mean, it's tech, I will say that. Okay, 8k, so we'll go do this, and then we'll do this, resolve. Yep, one more done. Yep, 3k, 10k. I think we'll just do this. It's fine. We don't need to go gavel pitch on that. Yeah, we can go gavel pitch here. 1 2 3 1, and then maybe just attach 4 Dawn attack into this for 9k. 9k is not a good amount to attack with. I honestly probably should go one more just to force like multiple 2ks out, because purple, right? Like, they're gonna have a lot of 2ks. Yeah, I don't even know if it's worth using up the Dawn to even just go down that attack route, but I don't know. I'm using my events a little suboptimally here. I just kind of glazed over what they were attacking into. Dawn -4, rest up to your opponent's characters with cost 6 of this character gains. Oh lord. I mean, that's next turn, so yeah. That's gonna be an interesting next turn, I will say. Draw your cards. I mean, do I mill them out? do I mill them out? That's the question here. Yeah, definitely got to draw some cards here. Yep. Take the hit here, unfortunately. It'd be nice to go into opponent's next turn with 4 life, because then we might just be able to get something going. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there you go. There you go. 10k, no trigger. Wow. All right. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Oh lord. It definitely, I'll tell you what, it when you're drawing this bad, when you're drawing this bad, it definitely had something to do with that milling off the gavel, you know, because we would have been drawing completely different cards here if we didn't do that. But gotta keep them. You have to keep the mistakes in, right? Like, you have to keep yourself honest. I think a lot of creators, I think they have the opportunity to, you know, go through, you know, remove the games where they didn't do so well, but stuff like this is important. Definitely in paper it would have been a little easier to thing here, but Forgetting my own tips. I'm forgetting my own tips. But no, yeah, I completely glazed over the fact that that thing was attacking a character. I was like, oh, it's attacking Nami. Free. Yeah, no trigger. At least we're going to be able to draw some cards here. See what they do. Honestly, should just use up these cards. Thinking about how, hey, yo. This thing coming at me with double attack is about to go crazy. It's about to go crazy. Can I counter out of the double attack? That's the real question. Or do I just take it? Do I just take it? I feel like my best odds are just to take this and counter out of everything next turn. I mean, all my Deathwings are gone. That's the crazy part. That's probably just where I'm taking this L. Definitely use that trigger. Nope, that's fine. So we go Gavel, Pitch, trash 2 cards, do this, trash cards, bang. Losing our Daz Bonez. Losing our Daz Bonez. We'll deploy this, get back our Gavel. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's just keeping it groovy. I don't know how we're supposed to survive. They kind of like just take all your Dawn, attach it onto one thing, and swing it. Come on, it's simple. It's simple, but the opponent can always make a mistake. There's always players that don't necessarily know what they should be doing. These two Usopps have given them so much value. I will say as well. It's not much I'm doing about them right now. We're doing some testing. Hey, just attach all the Dawn. Just attach all your Dawn onto it. All my Deathwings are gone. I don't know. Maybe they're just not keeping track. Just attach it all. It's fine. 14k. I mean, I think I can manage 14k. Yeah, so let's redraw first. Okay, Gavel, Pitch. Gavel, Pitch. And then here. See, I lost. Come on. Let's make this simple. Make this simple. All my Gavels are gone. I got down to 6 cards, though. Pretty good. Got down to 6 cards. Yeah, swinging for 9. Redraw to 10. I mean, we're getting close. We're getting close. Opponent, just swing at me. Just you don't. This doesn't need to be complicated. You just go wide. You just, yeah. This doesn't need to be complicated. Truly, it doesn't need to be complicated. Yeah. See, that pretty much seals it. And then we can trash for counter this Kaya. Yeah. Definitely had a bit of an error there, close to that mid game, but I mean, opponent was definitely making some mistakes here. So honestly, they didn't have a lot that could have worked for them. Honestly, some continuous swings might have worked here, but all right, GG's. Playing against some Croc here. Oh, that's a mulligan. A little bit better. Let's see if our opponent doesn't leave. I need to start keeping these in, like people that just keep leaving. But all right, keep going next. Keep going next. All right. Wow. All right. Well, screw you two. No, the 2 Mr. Ones. The 2 Mr. Ones. Draw 2. Pass the turn. All right, I have 1. I'll take it. Okay, I can count out a 7k. Please don't attack me for 8 or 7. Well, honestly, I'm down to pitch a Kaya. But we'll see. I'm also down to take a hit. In all fairness, depending on what they do. Hopefully they just play a 4 cost or something. Come on, you're in yellow. Play like some nonsense. This is ridiculous. All right, you can have that. You can, I don't care that much. You can have that. I'll play that. I'll do this, and then yeah, I will drop Nojiko, take this, grab this back, and then once he passed the turn. I gotta read this character's ability. So opponent's turn, once per turn, return 1 Dawn from your yes, right. Yes, this is the one I've made a short on. Has some cool triggers too. Yeah, return 1 Dawn if your deck is active, add 1 Dawn. Yeah. That's pretty cool. So if you have some effects, like some events that return Dawn, like you Dawn -1 and you provide an effect, so grant opponent 1 life. Definitely not doing that. Definitely not taking that damage. What we can do here, honestly probably just do this. Nice. And then end the turn. So something like this is really powerful. I think like a card like this is like the type of sneaky value that you kind of want. Like we've come up against like all these matchups where like I would rather not have Zeff. A bunch of these matchups I'd rather just have not had Zeff whatsoever, which is kind of nice. Sure. Let's do this and then trash. I'll trash the Kaya. I mean, I have a peel off into thing here, so yeah, we have a peel off into a bunch here, which is kind of nice. So we'll end the turn. Nothing to attack into just yet. We just want to use up as much of our Dawn as possible. We're probably going, I mean, yeah, we're probably doing this and then bounce this to my hand, then resolve. That way we can return, we can recur. I don't really care to rearrange right now. I think it's just about milling and drawing. Like we can afford to be rather aggressive. So Dominus will draw one card. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool card for cool kids. Honestly, do that and just, I don't know, just, you know, 6 for 6 here. Force a card out or something, right? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay, sure. End the turn. That's it. It's fine. I mean, the card's not going to provide much value past that, and I think this is like the power of Zeff, where like a lot of times you commit a lot of Dawn to Zeff and you attack in, it doesn't do much, and all you're doing is milling 2 cards. At least with the Mr. 1, you get to draw 2, discard 1. There's a sense of you being able to do something, truthfully. Let's go thing. This is the same thing. So I could have gone the other way where I go gavel pitch Mr. 1, gavel pitch rubber band and then pitch the Mr. 1, but this way I use 1 more Dawn but still mill a card. That's what's important. That's why I wanted to kind of do it that way. I'm at 4 life. I'm at 4 life drawing, you know, like 15 less cards right now. Like things are going pretty well for me. Oh, that is so good. I think I'm supposed to just do this and then still take the hit. Yes. I think we just dropped the, yeah, I think we just dropped that. And then, yeah, oh, they don't attack me. I guess they don't want me to have as many resources as possible, which I don't blame them for. That's pretty nice. So this combo right here pretty much draws us into the end game here. So that's GG. And I would say, honestly, the Mr. I found like in these games that we've been playing so far, Mr. 1's been pretty valuable to me anyway. Mr. 1 has been pretty valuable to me. That's unfortunate, but we'll make it work. Yeah, sure, like we're pitching peel-offs, but we're kind of in that end game point where like quite literally we're about to win the game. So, you know. Yeah. That's, you know, that's game winning stuff. All one of my triggers just need to draw me a card. No trigger, but that's GG's. Yeah, no, I honestly would say that I was happier that the Mr. 1 was a Mr. 1 and not a Zeff. In all scenarios so far this game, I've been happier with that, just being able to have a body out, draw 2 cards instead of milling the cards. I'm much happier drawing those cards. So I don't know, let's play one more. Playing some Reiju. We'll go so. That's a Lord, it got worse. So we want to mulligan that. So a lot of people might think, you know, yeah, those are cards that you can discard with Kaya, but those are also cards that could be in your life as triggers. Please, just always remember that. Those could be in your life as triggers. So those are the type of hands you definitely want to be getting rid of. 110%. Okay, well, I mean, the decision as to what to discard became much easier. I'll say that. Became much easier. And what's nice, if we manage to keep a gavel. Okay, well, you know, I'm gonna keep this in. I don't know, I guess our opponent is drawing terribly. I'm gonna keep this in. You get to name and shame or something. People will just leave, I guess. All right, let's play an actual game. Playing against some RP law. Okay, all right, well, you know what, run it. I'm not sure if this is exactly gonna be the type of matchup where I don't want to give them a character to bounce. I don't want to play the Kayas right now. How does this ability work? Does it legally need a target to use? That's one thing I've wondered. Does it legally require a target to use? So is it actually beneficial for me to like not, you know, kind of play my characters out into this? Obviously. Okay, I guess it doesn't. Okay. That's perfect. So we will discard this and we will discard honestly just the Mr. one. And on the turn, that's fine. So you got to cheat this out. They get to draw a bunch of cards and that's fine. We'll do this. Yep. So they'll do some attacking. We'll do this. That's nice. In this case, I will attack here. 3,000 power or less. So we'll attack here, right? Just to get out of counter. And I think deploying this is going to... Wow. Folks, I hope you're understanding that at this point in the video, this is not a good thing. This is not a good thing. These are triggers that need to be in my life right now. This is not a good thing. Yeah. All right, well. Drop the Kaya. I'm going to be using my Dawn to draw cards like in this way. So they'll bottom deck my Kaya. Put me back up to 28 cards. Cheat out a card? No. Interesting. Okay, first things first. Let's get some attacks out of the way. Right. Let's get some attacks out of the way. Okay. So let's do this. Let's draw. Let's Kaya at this point. I like that. We'll drop this. Drop this. It's actually really unfortunate. Okay. I will say Mr. One so far, I mean, it's been able to kind of go in and kind of remove something here. Oh, fortunately, I lost I pitched the Nojiko to this, but that's fine. So here in this case, you're gonna go. That's fine. 6 to 6. Maybe I do save this actually. Yeah, maybe I do save this. If they did want to commit Dawn and resources to attacking into that, we'll do this. I don't mind actually. Yeah. Start by placing cards on top. That's fine. All right, so the bottom deck one of our Kayas. Yep. They have a blocker out. That's the tough part. So, okay. The redraw. Yep, set something as active. Okay, so we have to attack with this first. They may block. I don't know why they would, but okay, that's fine. So we will draw 2 cards. Draw 2 cards. Deploy this, grab this. Yeah. Not ideal. Not an ideal situation, but we'll make this work. We're at 17 cards. We're at 17 cards. It's not the end of the world here. Truly, it's not the end of the world. I imagine they will spend at least one of their characters swinging into my Daz Bonez, because it's been giving them some grief. Truly, it's been giving them some grief, and they didn't counter out of the Vinsmoke attack. So I'm wondering if they actually do have enough resources to really like save into this, or if it was one of those things where like they're just like, have it, I have another one. I shouldn't be spending resources and saving it, type of thing. I will pitch, trash 2 cards, 15 cards. 15 cards. Let's go gavel pitch here. Definitely want the Deathwink on here because it's kind of approaching that point of nonsense. Right. No trigger. Take free card draw at this point. Yep. What did that do? Hold on. What did that do? Oh, okay. Yeah, minus 3,000, then return it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. And then they'll attack for thing. They won't attack. So we're gonna draw some cards, then grab back this. Okay, this is gonna be a close turn. So depending on how this turn lines up for us, depending on how they'll definitely bottom deck one card. I'm definitely going to 12 cards, 100%. Bare minimum, I'm going to 12 on cards. So I have to count down from 12. I can mill. I can draw, mill, save Deathwing for last turn. I can draw, mill. I think I can at least get through 4 cards. Leaves me at 8. I draw to 7. Definitely taking, I think, at least 2 hits here, at least. Depending on how they go, like 5-5-5. They have a bunch of 5Ks. Depending on what they do here. But it's close. It's close. Honestly, I'm telling you right now, I think the Mr. One is putting in some work, right? Because drawing the cards has been so much more valuable. I think it's been that incremental value that honestly can't be that bad. I definitely do want to try more of this card instead of Zeff. In a world where there's so much removal, just getting the immediate value is so much more powerful. And I think in a lot of ways, it becomes this sneaky card. I'll probably include this in the intro. It just becomes a sneaky card that, I mean, not a lot of folks are willing to remove. Maybe like they don't see it that like, oh, if this hits me, like I lose the game. And they'll play out more blockers or something like that. Like, I think there's a lot of things that work in our favor while this card is active. Let's see here. Okay, so they're gonna attack 3 Dawn. Go mill first, right? Let's just do that. Right. Probably bottom deck Kaya. They bottom decked a couple Kayas, so if I can get to like bottom 3, I think I'm fine. How many Kayas do they bottom deck? How many characters? I mean, EB, yeah, if I get to bottom 3 here, they need to think about what they bottom. Yeah, I mean, Mr. One's at the bottom. If I can get to bottom 3, I win. Truly, if I get bottom 3, I win. Yeah. I think it's drop these 2, and then that's pretty much the win right here. They can bottom deck a card all they want, but they kind of have to. They're forced to bottom deck here. Put me to 7, but I can mill. I can draw 1 to 6, mill 1 to 5, then mill 2 to 3. Yeah, I mean it's pretty much there. And then there's no way my 3 triggers don't just draw me cards here. Let's draw 1. Right. Trash cards, yeah. I mean, oh, I could have just won there. I didn't even do my math right because there was an extra rubber band. They could just be bottom decking here. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, I could have just won on that turn. So opponent kind of messed up here. Oh yeah, see, rubber band, impel down. Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way my triggers don't win me the game, but we were able to get the game against RP Law. Maybe there was some my misplays on their end, but it really did feel like Mr. One put in the work there. Just being able to draw us cards, much more valuable. In my opinion, than the bounce and mill 2. I don't know, just my take. You can definitely get a bit more proactive with the Kaya, but it just feels like in a Deathwing build, it just feels more natural. I don't know, maybe this is a staple. I definitely want to play more games with this.